Hi everybody, welcome back to music class. This week on Wednesday, April 22nd, is Earth Day, and that's a day that is highlighted on our calendars to help us bring more attention to taking care of the earth by reducing some of our waste materials, reducing some of the things that we would normally throw away by reusing them in a different way or recycling them and completely making them into some new things that they weren't before. So today we're going to do that. You're going to do that with some of the things around your house with musical instruments. But first, I need you to watch this short little video of a musical group called Stomp. And this group makes music by using things that are normally not musical instruments. For example, in the video you are going to watch, they use push brooms to make music with. In other parts of their performances, they use basketballs, kitchen utensils, paint cans, keys. They use all sorts of things that you would never ever think would be a musical instrument. So I want you to think, is there something around your house that you could use as a musical instrument that is not a musical instrument? So you're going to get a chance to do that later on today. You're going to get to make one also. So after you watch Stomp, you're going to get to do this, and I've also attached some videos, short videos, to give you some ideas on how to do your instrument. Now, I have to warn you, some of these instruments in the videos are really elaborate and kind of hard to make. I would think they'd be very difficult to make, and you would need a lot of grown-up help with them, and so they might not be ones that you would want to do. Maybe your families wouldn't have time to help you with these, but they're just to give you some ideas of what you could do. And also, some of them have been decorated really fancy. And I don't know if you really want to put that much time into it. You don't have to. I don't expect that. They're just to give you ideas, to help them shake or rattle or tap or bang or strum. So just some ideas like that. So just think about some things like that you would like to do. So after you make your instrument, of course, I want to hear you play it. So I've included some famous pieces of orchestral works. They were all composed by the same composer. His name is Leroy Anderson. Now, you've heard music by Leroy Anderson. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't know it. Have you ever heard the music Sleigh Ride at Christmas time? Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too. He composed that music. That was him. So I've included some other pieces that he has composed. There's some links back in your instructions section when you're finished watching me, and you find those. Pick one of those, and you're going to follow a Flipgrid link that's also back there. And when you go to Flipgrid, you're going to get an option to videotape yourself, make a video. And I want you to videotape yourself listening to that music that you chose and playing your instrument to the steady beat. All right? Because we want to see your cool instrument and we want to hear it play. And then, of course, I want you to practice the steady beat. So it's kind of like we get to do all these things all at one time. So that'll be kind of cool. If you don't remember or you don't know how to use Flipgrid, I've included the instructions down with all the other attachments underneath the instructions. So you can open that up and look at that. It's really super easy. So there's a couple of fun optional things in the lesson activity 2. The first one is a fun little movement song. You've done this before in class and we've done it together. You can do this anytime you just need an e-learning break. Just open this song and sing and dance to it and move along with it. So that's just a fun thing you can do on your own anytime you want to. And then the other one is another orchestral work by Leroy Anderson. It's got a guy playing a typewriter with an orchestra, a live performance. They're on the stage all dressed up in their fancy concert outfits, and he brings out a typewriter and he's playing along with the orchestra. Do you know what the name of the piece is? Typewriter. That's what it's called. That's what he named it. It's called Typewriter. So it's kind of a fun little piece you can watch, and watch the musicians in the back and the orchestra and watch the guy up front playing on the typewriter. Don't forget, when you're all finished with everything, at the very bottom of all the instructions, there's a little button that you have to click that says complete or turn in or submit, and you have to click on that button, and that tells the computer program that you have done all of your work and you're turning it in. And when you do that, then it counts you as being in class for the day. So you have to do that so that I know you did your work, even though I'm going to see your video on Flipgrid and I'm going to see that you did your work and I'll give you credit for that. It just tells the computer program that you did it. So don't forget to click that button that says submit or turn in. So it's different sometimes for every class. So I can't wait to see your instruments, and I can't wait to see which piece of music by Leroy Anderson you chose, and keeping that steady beat, all that fun practicing. So I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.